Howdy, it's Jim Morado, and this is August 2022. We're at Cades Cove in the Great Smoky Mountains National Park in Tennessee, and look at this. There are some vehicles kind of jammed up ahead. We kind of took this to mean a lot of people were seeing something cool, so we kind of slowly drove up, found a place to park, and check things out too. Obviously, we ended up seeing a bear, and I'll get to that here in 1 second. I'm going to put up another video elsewhere of our entire drive around the Cades Cove Loop, which is always just a nice drive anyway. You always see some critters. You don't always see bears, but I know I do have some friends that tell me they always see bears when they come out here. And that's not always been the case for me. I've been out here several times. This was actually the first time I saw a bear here. I did see a bear in Gatlinburg a few years ago. We brought my niece with us, and we were having dinner at the Buckhorn Inn, and they came and told us that there was a bear near one of the dump sites, and we ran out and got a look at that bear. It was the first time I'd seen a bear technically in the wild in the Smoky Mountains, and there we were with my niece on her very first trip in the Smoky Mountains, her very first night. She got to see a bear, so that was pretty cool. But I would definitely say the word on the street is that Cades Cove is the place to come and see a bear. So, and yeah, as you can see, there was a big crowd of people, and we decided to pull over also and try to see what they were seeing. And yeah, so we got there. We carefully got out of our car, and everybody kind of was looking up and directing us to look up. And up in that tree was some movement. And again, I'm gonna have you're gonna see some mixed video here. Some of it's good, some of it's bad, but I thought I would include most of it, just so you could kind of go through the experience with me. But you could see some leaves moving. You might even see a little bit of blackness behind the leaves. Yeah, everybody said that there was a bear up there. Somebody even said there might have been 2 or 3. I think they were getting a little excited. But we definitely did get video of one for sure up there eating leaves and just hanging out. We did. I'm trying to remember, at one of the visitor centers they told us a good place to see bears was up in the trees looking for fruit and that sort of thing, and they were definitely right. Obviously, we kind of theorized somebody was driving on the loop and saw a bear maybe cross the street or something, and maybe they kind of watched him go up into a tree. I just sort of doubted that somebody looked up and saw him spontaneously up there. But yeah, it still kind of looking to get a good shot of him. My buddy Mark did get a couple of good photos of him, but I was trying to get a little video. And yeah, you can start to see him moving around there towards the right. And again, I was looking through my camera. Oh yeah, and see, I totally I didn't catch him there, but I was kind of filming in the wrong direction. He is just out of shot to my right. Yeah. Yeah, maybe I'll go back down and catch him. Yeah, so obviously at that moment I had him in frame there for a moment, and then I lost him. He should be back now. Yeah, there he is. See him? Oh, I got a great view of him actually. I see him now through my viewfinder.
Yeah.
I always go for the top of the dead branch and go down and make some vision real quick.
Oh,
Going up.
Went up, yeah.
He's moving. He's going to get a little better.
Oh, now so he's going up towards the second one, I think,
Now
isn't
you
he?
can't see the whole body
Where
moving.
that strip thing is, he's right below it. Dead below it. Right up here.
Oh.
Him shaking
Going
it.
up.
So yeah, there's some above average video of a bear in the wild at the Great Smoky Mountains National Park, and he's going up. Look at him. How cool is he? They do give out flyers at the national parks about bears are dangerous, black bears are wild animals. Attacks on humans have occurred, resulting in severe injury and death. Follow park rules and regulations to protect yourself and others. And they say it is illegal to approach a bear within 50 yards, or to disturb him or displace a bear. Something to think about. If you look up the stats, though, I believe there has been one. I think a lady was the only bear attack fatality to have ever occurred in the Great Smoky Mountains National Park. One. I don't think that number has gone up in the last year or two, but the last time I really researched it, there was one lady who died from the result of a bear attack in the Great Smoky Mountains National Park. And I think the bear attacks in general have been very low. But of course, you should still be cautious. And while we're at it, I thought I should mention a couple of my all-time favorite books. Bear in the Back Seat: Adventures of a Wildlife Ranger by Kim Delosier and Carolyn Jordan. Kim was a former, I assume he's a former ranger. I don't know what he's up to these days, but he worked in the Great Smoky Mountains National Park and has lots of really cool stories about bears and other wildlife. And there's 2 volumes of that book. I keep hearing rumors that a 3rd one might come out, and I sure wish there were, but that is a great book. A 12-year-old would enjoy it, an adult would enjoy it, and my late father, who rarely read anything other than a few paragraphs out of the paper, loved both of those books. And they're just good books. Look at that bear go. Man, he is way up there. Yeah, just wanted to mention those books real quick, just because they're great books. And if you love the Great Smoky Mountains National Park, and you've not read those books, there's something wrong with you. You need to hunt those down. Look around. Autographed copies are readily available at most national park gift shops. In fact, that was the Cumberland Gap National Park gift shop not too long ago, and I think they even had signed copies. Yeah, look at him. Look at that. I don't listen. I want to hug him. He just seems so cute and adorable. So we hung out here for just a little bit, but man, look at that strength. After a little bit, though, it was obvious that he was going to start making his way down that tree, and we decided to mosey on. We decided it was a good time to get on out of there. Other people were sticking around, though. I'm sure everything went okay, but we thought that would be a good time for us to get on out of there. But yeah, I hope you enjoyed that. If you've seen a bear in the Great Smoky Mountains National Park, let me know. If you have any